Hey guys, I've got something pretty awesome for you tonight. For this review, I have something from the Samuel Adams Barrel Collection, the Barrel House. This is ale aged in oak barrels. This one is New World. It is a golden triple with notes of spice and tropical fruit. It comes in at 10% ABV. It's one of the big 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounce bottles. Brewed and bottled by the Boston Beer Company, Boston, Massachusetts. All of you will probably know of Boston Lager. It's their most famous beer, but I think they get judged sometimes just by that, and they probably don't mind it because it's brought them a long way. But I don't really like Boston Lager, but I like a lot of Samuel Adams' other stuff, and this is among their best, I believe. Really awesome bottles. They've got the cork and the spring or screw wire cap holder thing here. Let's see, I'll read you a little bit off the bottle. This triple was born from the old world. Belgian technique of, I'm sorry, that was a bad pause, but this triple was born from the old world Belgian technique of barrel aging and the new world of craft brewing innovation. With its pale golden color and uniquely refreshing taste, this big, flavorful, and complex brew has a subtle herbal hop character combined with the tropical fruit and spice notes of its special Belgian yeast. One of our brewers' favorite places to experiment is in the barrel room at our Boston brewery. It is here that each of our Samuel Adams Barrel Room Collection brews was born. They give you, go to the website to learn more about this. I think there are 5 of these. Every one that I've tried 3 of the 5. They're really, really, really good. They're honestly also, for this size of bottle and this quality, you usually pay quite a bit more than what these cost. I won't get into price, but you guys check them out and you'll see. But let's go ahead and get a pour on this one and see what it looks like. Something else I want to mention while I'm getting this cap off, cool little logo on top, is that I've been mentioning a lot to do with my home brewing, and I plan on showing some videos, some more videos of that soon. You saw my fermenter in a couple of videos ago, my new one. This one's tight, and I want to actually do some videos of me while I brew and while I use the fermenter. I've got a lot of ingredients coming for some of my own recipes, and I'll be brewing those soon. I've got a Belgian triple actually right now in the fermenter. When it's done, it takes a little while. I'll start making those videos. This is the tightest one of these I have ever had. As you can see, there's a big cork stuffed down in that tiny little bottleneck. So this one's really, really tight. It's the tightest one I've had, for sure. Goodness. Put it down here so I can get a little leverage on it. Oh, hear that pressure? Lots of smoke. Maybe you guys can see that. Let's go ahead and get a pour and see what this beauty looks like. Like I said before, this is, wow, a 10% ABV, so do not drink this one and try to drive home, for sure. Don't drink and drive anyway if you're intoxicated whatsoever. It's okay if you've had one drink, but otherwise you should probably stay home anyway. If you're going to be drinking more than that. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are a lot of little bubbles. And this is a very pretty golden color. Nice 2-finger, slightly off-white, very rocky, frothy sort of a head. Tiny, tiny, tiny bubbles. I'm going to shine a light through this just because I don't know if you can really see it really well. I've got a lot of new equipment lately, and I've been trying to use my mic and my lights, but I don't have everything hooked up tonight. I just wanted to get this one done so you guys could see it, and I wanted to drink this. But you should be able to see that color. That is a beautiful golden color. Lots and lots of little bubbles streaming up from that. Let's go ahead and get a nose and see what this one smells like. All that lovely Belgian funkiness right up front. Just the Coriander, you can smell that in there. That delicious hints of like juicy white grape and a little bit of a tiny hint of maybe some peach, maybe a little bit of banana. It's from those esters. That yeast, that Belgian yeast, makes a lot of esters. That is just a lot of bubbles. I hope you guys can see that, but there is that slightly sweet malt background, but there's also that tangy sort of a bitter smell from the Belgian yeast. Oh, it smells so good. Let's get a taste of this one and see what it tastes like. Whoa. Sometimes the scent of an ale can, I guess, somewhat deceive you is the word I'm looking for. You'll smell it and it smells wonderful. You know, very potent smells. Puts some very good visions in your head of what you're about to taste. Sometimes an ale can deceive you, and then you'll taste it, and you're disappointed. You wanted it to taste like it smelled, and it doesn't. This is not like that. This tastes exactly how I described it for the scent, but even more. It is a very heavy body, heavier than you might think for something this color, but it is. It's very heavy, very thick mouthfeel. Right off, wham! It's a little more hoppy maybe than some of the style for a triple. It's not overboard by any means, and it's not like it doesn't take it out of the style, but it's on that upper range of hops definitely. But you get that very good, spicy, fruity Belgian yeast taste. It's that coriander is there. A little slight amount of banana. That white grape. And this isn't like a wine I'm trying to describe either. It's not a winey kind of a grape. It's just a complementary type of grape flavor. There's that very sweet, I'm going to guess a Belgian Pilsner malt, probably. And then it just finishes so crisp, smooth, nice and thick, but doesn't really, it's not super coating, you know, it doesn't leave you really sticky, but a little bit. All in all, it finishes pretty clean. It is a little warm. There's a little bit of that 10% that comes through, but less than you might expect for a 10% beer. You wouldn't think it was 10%. You'd think more 7 or 7.5, so it's hiding a lot of it with that delicious flavor. Nice lacing. I hope you guys can see this color. That is a beautiful golden color. Belgian ales have quickly, over the last year or two, become probably my favorite ales. Between doubles, triples, quads, dark strongs, the saisons, Flemish ales, the sours, farmhouse ales. They're just everything I try that's Belgian I love, and I just think that I don't know, your beer taste evolves when you're really tasting a lot of really good beers, and for me anyway, I've evolved to where I liked a lot of well, years ago I liked a lot of lagers. I've really gotten out of that, and then I liked stouts, really rich malty stuff for a long time. Excuse me. Just the regular American varieties. Then I went into some IPAs. Again, American varieties, some well-known craft breweries, and I still love all those, but as I've evolved, I've gotten more into the really complex big beers. Russian Imperials, triples, quads, and Belgians are amongst my favorite for sure. If you guys can get your hands on any of these barrel room collections from Samuel Adams, I would definitely suggest them. They're really good. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all with the quality, flavor, or the price. As always, I've been Brewmaster. You guys should like the video. Go down and write comments in the box below if you have any comments or suggestions on something you'd like to see happen. I do this for you guys, and I really actually rather enjoy doing it. You guys have a nice night. Cheers.